Good morning, everyone. Today, a little bit of a different format. We want to, from time to time, show you aspects of Tafelkop and the area and the surroundings in which we live. It's early in the morning, a little bit after 6, 6:30. And today I want to show you the water source of the houses and some of the water troughs for the cattle here at Tafelkop. There are 3 springs, quite a distance apart from each other, but I'm going to show you the main source that we use for our water. There's the dogs, Riet and Molly and Bobby. And this source is from a spring right at the base of the cliffs, a little bit down from the cliffs, but basically at the base. And the water seeps through there. And then the farm manager, Lewis, he built, and the workers, they built a small dam to catch the water. And then it goes into a little tank, and the overflow runs into the stream that it actually feeds naturally. But it's about 1.5 kilometers from the retreat house and the cottage. And Matilda isn't coming along this morning because it is so overgrown, and every time I come to the spring I have to find my way again. I get lost because trees have fallen and it's really overgrown after the very good rains that we've had this season. So I'm going to show you, I'm not showing you the whole route because that has been a trek. I'm only going to show you the latter part, the last part of the route leading up to the spring. And the water is taken to the house through a pipe. So it's a 1.5 kilometer pipe, and it has been a mission to lay that pipe. You can imagine that is the route that I was coming from. Here is because it's such a long pipe, here's a breather en route, and then I'm going this way. If I have to climb over trunks and find my way through the branches, apologies. And if you see that the cell phone falls, you know that I'm falling as well. So I'm going to take you now to the spring. And as I say, every time I come, this is Bobby, and this is Riet. Every time I come, I have to find my way anew. As you can see, there's Molly. Molly, who got lost about 2 years ago on top of Tafelkop. It's still nice and cool this time of the morning because it's unnaturally warm here at Tafelkop at this stage, and we haven't had rains now for a while, and it's really strange for us. We're so used to overcast and misty weather. So yeah, and now we're getting closer to the spring, and every time I get lost I try to find the pipe because it's buried, but some places it's above ground, and I pick up the trail again. But Lewis and the guys, they had to lay these, or this pipe, this length of pipe. You can imagine the long roll that they had. So they had to bring it up here. But at that stage, look at the boulders. Yeah, there in the back, there's even a bigger boulder. So this is a natural stream, and it is being fed by this spring. And when we say a spring, initially I thought it's water gushing out of the ground or from under a rock, but it's actually a very gentle flow. And then Lewis and the guys, as I've said, they've built this little dam, and they catch the water so that it doesn't run down the stream, and they catch it in that little tank. It's a small tank, and then it gets purified there, and the excess water, it runs down in the stream. You can hear that, but the rest is going to Tafelkop and the troughs, because when there's 900 cattle here, they drink a lot of water. A single cow can drink between 30 and 40 liters a day. Now if you have 900 cattle, that's a lot of liters, and that's why they have 3 springs. Molly is standing in the spring. I'm almost hesitant to show you because that will make you apprehensive to drink Tafelkop water. I'm trying to get through the fence here with a cell phone. It's a very local production, people. So there's Molly inside the spring. But you don't have to worry. By the time it's in this little tank and then into the bigger tank, the water is much cleaner. So we get little twigs and leaves and stuff in the water, but it's so pure and ice cold. So they built this little wall here, but the water is coming here out of the mountain. And the reason why the fence is here around, when the cattle are moving in this particular camp, they have about 450 head of cattle usually when they come in August. And cattle are so inquisitive, so they'll come, and we don't want them to be constantly in the spring. Molly is here once in a year or once in 6 months or something like that. I'm not coming here that often, but we try to keep it as clean as possible. In the rainy season, Skumbuzo and Zakele come to clean it out, because then there's usually twigs and leaves and stuff. But it's such a pure source, and lovely to hear the water. And there, it's difficult to see. You had an idea there when we started. Behind these trees in that direction, there's a valley down there in the direction, not quite in the direction of Wakkerstroom, but that's the neighboring farms of Damascus and Oshoek. They in Gauthoek, they are the farms lying to that side. But a beautiful morning. It's going to be hot. Always lovely to talk to you and to share this part of Tafelkop with you. And have a wonderful week. We talk again next week.